What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm just going to post a video for you guys that I thought was kind of interesting. I had a nice little conversation with my buddy Jake while I was playing Palia, talking about his journey beginning as a content creator, and I kind of walked through some of my philosophies on live streaming and some tips and things like that that I thought could potentially be helpful to more people. So I just thought I would separate this little portion of the live stream for a video all by itself. Now, granted, I am a Fukin? We'll just leave it in there. I am a very small content creator myself, so these tips really aren't. It's basically tips from a small streamer to another small streamer that's just a little bit smaller than me. So I'm not going to say that this video is going to give you the recipe to instant success, but I think it could be helpful if you're just starting in your journey, and hopefully you enjoy it. And let me know if you have any other questions down below. I would love to help you out in any way that I can, but enjoy it and enjoy the weird gameplay, because Palia is a weird game. I don't even know why I've been so into it lately, but I have. Is what it is. Enjoy the video, guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I uploaded a couple fun videos today, though, too. Another thing you can do if you want to grow your channel also is try to crop down your live streams into shorter videos. People can find them that way, like, you know, highlights and stuff like that. That would help, too. People can stumble on it a little easier than a long VOD, you know what I mean? I mean, I hide all my VODs, to be honest, because I don't want new people that find my channel to stumble on a fucking 2.5 hour long VOD, because they're not gonna watch all the way through anyways. So just one of those things, you know? Personal preference. So every time I do a live stream, I unlist it so people can't see it. But that's just a personal preference thing. But everybody's different, man, you know? But obviously cutting shit up into more digestible content is always a good idea also. And you can use programs like, I use a site called Nexus Clips, nexusclips.com. And I can just, like, put my whole live stream into Nexus Clips, and it'll automatically sort out, like, clippable moments from a longer live stream that you can then take and crop down and edit to make them a little bit more digestible. And that's all done with AI, so it's like really, really smooth and easy. I do pay for Nexus Clip though. It's like $50 a year or something like that, but there are free services that do the same thing also. But that's all stuff you can do too. Or if you're really on top of it, you can clip it yourself when you're streaming. Like if you get a good PK or something with like a high value, you know, drop or whatever the fuck, you can just like timestamp it. So like keep an eye on your OBS, and on the bottom where it says, you know, what your time limit is on your OBS, you can just go in, mark that time down, take the video file into capture or a video editing software. And there's a lot of free video editing softwares that are super easy to use. Like CapCut is really, really good, really easy to use. That's what I use to edit all my videos, is CapCut. I have like Premiere Pro and stuff like that illegally, sorry. But I find CapCut way easier to use, way more user-friendly, so but you know, that's all stuff that we can talk about too once you get going further. The only advice I can really say though is like, just do it because it's fun to do, you know? Enjoy the process of streaming, enjoy the process of capturing those really nice moments, and more or less view it as like, as if, you know, you're making the content for yourself. So like you can remember the moments that you're creating when you're creating them, and then just really do it for you and really kind of focus in on that, because it's going to be a long time before you build a community. I still don't even have a community of people, really, you know what I mean? I'm not even close, and honestly, it's kind of frustrating when you continue to stream to 1 or 2 people or whatever the hell it may be. It's a little discouraging, but it's all part of the process, you know what I mean? You just have to stick it out and find love in the process over the, you know, rewards or potential, you know, the potential growth of the whole thing. You know, you got to find ways to make it fun for yourself, because if you're not having fun with it, you know what I mean, your content's gonna suffer too. So you just got to find the balance. It's a weird thing. There's a lot of like mental stuff that kind of goes into it that you don't really think about when you're just watching someone making content. But for me, that's what works, you know, just really making content that I think I would like to watch, and just doing it kind of for myself, basically. And that's kind of how I approach it. But you know, it is what it is. But I mean, you'll find your way. You're just getting started. I know what it feels like to just get started, you know. It stinks, especially when you feel like you should have more viewers than you do and stuff like that. But just gotta grind it out, man. You'll continue to get better and better with each stream. You know, just a great thing to do to kind of work on yourself. Like I said, I'm super fucking introverted outside of streaming. I don't talk to hardly anybody. I'm very quiet, reserved, stoic guy. So when I get on live stream, it's really not representative of who I actually am outside of it. I just like to do it. I just have fun with it. It gets me out of my shell, allows me to work on my social skills and stuff like that. So I don't know, a bunch of stuff goes into it, but yeah, you'll get there for sure, man. You'll get there. Key thing is just don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. You just keep at it.